Hi, I'm Benjamin, and I've been cycling across Alaska and Canada for the past 59 days. I had just reached the final stretch of the remote Stewart-Cassiar Highway, where I was treated to perfect weather for swimming in the beautiful lakes of the north. From here, I could take a detour to dip back into Alaska for one last time for a chance at seeing wild grizzly bears, as well as the famous Salmon Glacier. Hello. Oh, you're so cute. Look at you. He's coming with me today. I just have a new friend now. All right, buddy. Mountain climbing time. Just walk it. It's gonna be a steep one. If you run, you're gonna run out of energy. Yeah, let's go. Come on, buddy. Come on, we're going up. Here he comes. So this is pretty cool. From here we can either go straight south to Kitwanga or follow this 37A to Stewart and see the Salmon Glacier. I think we got to do it. All right, we are going down now Highway 37A into Stewart, British Columbia, where we are going to cross the border into Hyder, Alaska. There's going to be bears, there's going to be glaciers. Dude, I'm so excited for this. This is going to be amazing. It's getting a little wet, but it's all right. It's not hot, at least. Kind of a good change of pace. The detour to Stewart and Hyder is on an out and back trip, meaning that I would have to backtrack over some mountains later to return to Highway 37. I didn't mind because everyone I talked to said that it would be absolutely worth it. Even the highway itself should be pretty scenic, with views of mountains and glaciers the entire way. As we turn the corner, the Bear Glacier, holy shit. This thing is insane. Oh my god. I thought I might set up camp near the Bear Glacier, but the only good viewpoints were close to active rockfall zones. Instead, I pressed on towards the Clements Lake campground, just outside of Stewart. Doesn't get much nicer than this for a camp spot. This campground is popular because of its floating picnic table, which I used as a boat to enjoy a cold swim and to wash up at the center of the lake. Fuck, I don't want to do this. It's gonna be so cold. 3, 2, 1. Let's get out of here before we freeze. I made it here to Stewart, British Columbia. We're right on the border with Alaska. This is a really cool place because this is where the bears come to feast on salmon. We're gonna go to the Alaska side and try to catch some bears later today. There's a big glacier we're gonna go up to see, but we're gonna do it all pretty relaxed. It's been a while on the bike, so we're gonna take it easy. Maybe catch some rides here and there and just enjoy this place for a few days, and then get back on the road heading south. Should be crossing into Hyder, Alaska now. This is very interesting because there's no US customs on this side. It's just gonna be a ride straight on through. Coming back into Canada, I'll have to clear customs, but the US side has just like nothing. Just like that. Welcome to Hyder, Alaska. We are now in the USA. So this town is billed as the friendliest ghost town in maybe the world, Alaska, I don't remember, but let's see what they've got. Pretty tiny place, to be honest. Not a whole lot. Wow, what the heck? The biggest attraction in Hyder, and the reason I came here, is to see the Fish Creek Wildlife Observation Site. Here, an observation deck has been built overlooking a river in which thousands of salmon swim up in late summer in order to spawn. Salmon die after spawning, so the river becomes a buffet for wild grizzlies and black bears. Those that are patient can watch these bears hunt and feast on the salmon from the safety of the observation deck. I didn't come all the way out here not to see a bear, so I patiently waited, and after a couple hours, the first bear showed up for dinner. Bears are omnivores and typically eat whatever they can find at the time. During the salmon spawning, there's so much food available for them that they become picky eaters. These bears would catch a salmon and rip its stomach open in search of eggs. If the catch was a male, the bears would throw the ripped up salmon back into the river. If it was a female, the bear would eat only the eggs before hunting for the next target.
The bear is going on shore right now, eating the fish. You can go down to 2 people at the platform. I did not realize you were there. Sorry.
While watching the bear buffet, I met a couple living in their van with their 2 cats, and they offered me a ride up to the Salmon Glacier. This was an offer I couldn't refuse. The road to get there is incredibly steep and bumpy, and would have taken hours with all of my gear. I'm joined now by
Tamaya
and Reed. We're from the Vegan Van Voyage.
and they have kindly given me a ride up to the top of the Salmon Glacier. This place is amazing.
Yeah.
We're kind of just exploring around now and seeing what we can find. We walked around for a bit, taking in the amazing views and attempting to take pictures and videos. Unfortunately, they will never do the Salmon Glacier justice. The sheer size of the glacier just does not come out on camera, and you truly have to see it with your own eyes to fully appreciate its beauty. After a long day, we set up camp overlooking the glacier for one of my favorite campsites of the trip so far. The morning sun perfectly lit up the glacier, which meant that it was time to bring out the cats for a photo shoot.
Oh, that's such a cool picture.
Unfortunately, the time soon came to pack up and start the long backtrack to the end of the Stewart-Cassiar Highway. I decided to cycle down from the glacier instead of getting another lift in order to see the views from one last perspective. Cycling down from the top of the Salmon Glacier now, it's going to be about 1,100 meters straight down into Stewart. Pretty rough, bumpy road, but that's why I didn't cycle up it, but down it should be interesting. Probably a lot of staying on the brakes, but hopefully it's not too bumpy. Holy shit. There are tons of potholes on this road. We're trying to avoid those. At least with the bike, you can kind of get around them. After the challenging ride down the Stewart-Cassiar Highway, arriving in Stewart and Hyder felt like the perfect reward. The scenery, the wildlife, and the people that I met along the way reminded me of why I love traveling by bike. Taking some time off the bike to watch bears fish for salmon and taking in the natural beauty of this region helps to recharge me for the road ahead. From here, my next target would be the temperate rainforests of Haida. But that's a story for next time. Special thanks to Anna Suarez, Jack Doherty, Reed Ploss, and Vegan Van Voyage for supporting on Patreon. If you enjoy the videos and would like to see higher quality and more frequent uploads, consider supporting on Patreon for as little as $1 per month. Thanks for watching.